It's been a while since I made a video. Today it's going to be a special project. I made a delivery yesterday. So for my class, they are going to need some sponge. So I made a sponge box because everything needs a box. So here we are. It's a long rectangular box with a lid, and here are my little sponge. They are going to be used for the card class. So the class is going to be on Wednesday for the part 1, and part 2 is going to be on Saturday. So let me show you today how to make that little box. So that box could be used after that to make your new stamping blend. It's the perfect size. So, and it could be for a pencil, pen, whatever. It could be chocolate. So it could have many uses after that. So for your base, I used the white thick cardstock. And your base is 5.5 by 11 inches, and you are going to score at 2 inches like this on the fourth side. So you just turn, whoops, 2 I said, 2 inches on the fourth side. So you turn 90 degrees every time. So this is going to be your base. And your lid is 5 1/8 by 10 5/8, and you are going to score 2 times on each side because it's a bit thinner and we want something stronger for that. So we are going to fold this way and fold in the inside. So this is what we're going to fold 2 times. So one at 7/8 and plus another 1 7/8, so it made 1 3/4. So on every side, 7/8, 1 3/4, 7/8, 1 3/4, and same thing for the last side. Hello Joy, so you're going to know how I made that beautiful box, and Aim is going to be back with your stuff. So sorry, spoiling alert, Joy. you know what you were going to have in your bag. So oh well, sorry about that. And you're the only one who's watching right now. You're the first one. So let's fold the base. So for that you need your bone folder. The base is a really simple way to do your box. So you can do whatever you can, what you need as a box. You can just use that base. It's for everything, and you just change the dimension depending on what you want to put inside. So I'm just going to make the first one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut in the inside here on my fold line. I don't want to see that. So let me do it right now. Try to be straight. And you go at the center of your fold line. And after that, you are just going to take off a little point here, and you repeat that on the fourth side. So I do already have one done almost, so we are going to finish this one and repeat same thing in the inside of your panel, because you don't want to see that from the outside of your box. There you go. And you are going to take a little point here and there and all around. So after that, what it does, it's really easier for you to put that together. So this is what, and we are not going to see if it's not even, you are not going to see anything see through. So, and we're going to use our Tombow glue and fold that flap inside like this, and try to be square. Secret of a nice box, it's to be square, except if you want to do something wrong. I have something in my mind coming for September. It's going to be round. Always thinking of my project in advance. So September, beginning of September, what's happening? It's back to school, and it's also Fashion Week in Toronto. So we're going to do something in for the Fashion Week in Toronto. I know nothing is going to happen because of the COVID, but we are going to do something. Get some cardstock, do our Fashion Week. Here you go. So try to be square. Whoopsie. This is your base. And because you're going to put your sponge with some ink, what I did, I already cut the bottom here. So this is going, not this color. It's going to be, and here. So you can change it if it bothers you. So for the other one here, for the lid, we're going to increase our score line, and I'm just going to show you. Always try to be as square as possible when you fold your line. Try not to shaking the camera. There we go. So what we're going to do, same thing. So we are going to cut inside the full line until the center of the next one, and here it's going to be in the center. Like this. This one's a bit trickier, and you are going to just take a little notch on each side of that flap. My lefty hand. So it will look, when it's finished, like this. So we're going to make that last one together in the inside, in the center here. Go away, you. So you do a little angle like this. Here doesn't really matter. And you make a little point on each side. This way you don't have anything that doesn't fit when we try to fold everything together, because we are going to glue that little flap inside, and after that we are going to glue that and glue that, so it's going to be stronger. If not, it's going to be kind of be flappy. You don't want that. So when you do something maybe a little bit narrow, it's a great way. Or you do a long and big lid, it's a way to do your box. So you repeat that for every corner. Hello Zara, didn't see you. I have my head in my box. And after that, last side, I'm going just to show you what I'm doing. Those little flap, this, both at the same time, because it's tricky if you try to do the last one, because you don't have any space to put your glue. So now it's time to do some squat. Whoopsie. And I'm going to let that side dry. And I'm going to apply some glue here on that flap. I don't know if you can see right. There you go. This color of cardstock is very stiff. If I compare with that Granny Apple Green, it's two different kind of cardstock, kind of. And you fold this one inside, and you can use your bone folder. I'll try to show you. Use your bone folder like this to help you apply some pressure. So don't put too much glue, because you're going to have glue everywhere, and you don't want to have glue on your bone folder. You need this tool to be clean all the time. So repeat here for that hand. And you don't need your bone folder for this one, it's way smaller. Repeat here. So if you have too much, you just do that with your glue. And repeat for the last side with your bone folder. I don't know if you can see right. Hello, Shelly. How are you today, ladies? So here we are. Nice lid. Fit perfectly. So for the lid, if you want to do another size of box, I always add 1/8 bigger than here the wide of my box. So just add 1/8 and you're good to go. It would be perfect. So this is your box, and here on this one, because it's the theme of my part 1 and part 2 stationery box, it's all about the picture, and so this is why I do that. And I use kind of a little frame, picture frame, and I use that beautiful new rainbow glimmer paper. It's beautiful, and I just cut a strip of 1 inch, and after that I keep in the same order depending of where am I with the color of my cardstock. So I use the same color of cardstock that they use in the paper. So this is what I did here for that for the coastal cabana. So I'm going to apply that little frame. I'm going to just like throw that in my box. It looks like it's not intentional. It's very tough for me not to be even and square. Sophie and her tack. Go peel that off. So I use the smaller dimensional, and I will give you the side of those little frame just in a minute. This one, it's very simple. If you want to add a ribbon to keep it close, add a ribbon, and here you go, like this. The dimension, where is my ruler? On the other side. I have another project in rolling. So dimension is 1 3/8 by 1 5/8, and the little kind of a picture is 1 by 1. So this is your box. And after that, for my sponge, I use the butterfly punch. So I punch 2 of the butterfly and the small also. And I'm going to make a sandwich with the sponge and the butterfly. So you need a tacker. I think it's the word in English. In French, it's a pocheuse. And voila. And because I had all of those little butterfly left, I use them to hide the brush. So I'm going to hide those brush, and also for sponging it's going to be more comfortable because we are going to sponge, ladies. And we'll wait after Wednesday, and on Thursday I'm going to show you what we did, kind of a part of what we did with those sponge. It's another way to color. See, at the beginning when I was using all the paper of Stampin' Up and all those cardstock and ink, and oof, I'm not a big fan of color. I always be very, very good with black and white. No problem with that. Adding some gray, but color, no. So this is going to be the doubler, kind of sponge, little sponge, who are going to go in my box. So this is the project today, and ladies, that was your bonus project for your class. So see you on Thursday to sponge. Use those little sponge. Have a good afternoon. Bye.